LeBron. It hurt saying that. I ain't gonna lie. It feels weird saying it because for years I've been banging for the Team Jordan. But it's just I think it's time to move past that conversation.
You're
Uh,
a closeted bronsexual, and you're finally admitting your truth.
Today's my coming out party, man.
Yeah.
Uh, it's hard telling my mom, but my dad don't talk to me no more.
There's gonna be a lot of people's dads that don't talk to them anymore, knowing that they've got LeBron over Michael Jordan. Welcome back to Macrodosing. It's Tuesday. It is August 13th. We're back, baby. Today's episode is brought to you by Sport Clips. Guys, when it comes to getting your hair cut, don't go just anywhere. Visit the specialists who live and breathe men's hair. At Sport Clips Haircuts, stylists undergo special training to be the experts in men's hair, making them the masters of mullets, the finessers of fades, the understudies of the undercut. It's easy to have confidence in your look when you're in the hands of a pro. Just another way Sport Clips helps keep your head and your hair in the game. Sport Clips, it's a game changer. We're back. I'm back in studio. I missed you guys. I missed seeing you, Arian. I missed the sound of your voice, Big T. Likewise for you, Mad Dog, McKinsey. It's good to see everybody, and it's good to be back.
Welcome back, man. So good to hear your voice. Back from Mordor, man. How was your trip? Where was it? A great week?
It was a lot of trips. It was Seattle, Austin, Columbus, Nashville, Los Angeles, back. All around.
Living out the suitcase, huh?
Living out of a tiny, tiny red suitcase. Yeah, it was fun. But again, it's good to be back. I missed you guys. I know that you guys had a good time without me. Jersey Jerry sat in. Chief sat in. Shout out to all them chaps stopped by as well. Anybody else that stopped in, I appreciate it. I like the fact that anybody can really slide in and just enjoy a good conversation on this show. I didn't appreciate the shit talking that was occurring on the show in my absence, but that's fine. You know, say it behind my back when I'm gone. I understand.
What's she talking?
Then when I get here, it's all, oh, PFT, it's good to see you. Good to hear your voice.
It's great to hear your
I
voice,
didn't say
man.
that when you walked in.
Big T did not say that.
I said, is your other family busy?
Big T's the only one I can trust on this show. Everyone else. What's the wide receiver tweet? The enemy speaks kindly and carries a knife.
Yeah,
that's Arian. Arian, you talk like a wide receiver.
No, it's not true. I missed you, man. But when you're gone, I got to talk shit.
The arrows are flying.
Yeah.
Big news this morning.
There's a lot of big news this morning, actually.
Where do you want to start?
Let's start with the big news.
President Trump is back on Twitter.
That's big news. Yeah.
Did see that.
Yeah, huge news.
At 3 a.m.
What brought him back?
I think someone finally got in his ear and told him, like, you need to be on Twitter instead of relying on the Donald Trump Truth Twitter accounts to post what you're posting on Truth.
Maybe he sold. Did he sell his share in Truth, and now maybe the non-compete ran out, and now he's back on Twitter?
I think he's still big in on Truth. He just realized he needs to be on Twitter.
Because that man is an all-time poster. He loves posting. And so for him to stay away for this long from Twitter, the platform where he really got his start, it must have taken something. But now the gloves are off.
Yeah, I think he needs a boost, like a little bump. And man, this could help.
Yeah, this is shout out to all the reply guys out there. They've been waiting for today. Jeff Tiedrick probably woke up this morning to all the notifications. He was like, "Oh, thank God."
He's
we're so
back.
What's your man's? He's like a super liberal dude. The Krausmans or
the Krasensteins.
Krasenstein.
There you go.
Yeah.
They back, baby.
They're so back. This is huge for account monetization. Today is massive. So Jeff Tiedrick, he is a Trump reply guy. What was the doctor that like Eric Fang or something?
Oh, Dr. Wu?
There are a couple different doctors.
Yeah, or Dr. It's Eugene something. Is it Eugene Wu?
Yeah,
that might have been him. Yeah, big day for the reply guys for Trump because now we're making money off the replies. So shout out to them.
I hadn't checked in the last 30 minutes or so. He's tweeted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in the last hour. And he's getting interviewed by Elon tonight on X.
Oh, that'll be good.
I'm a tune in for sure.
What do you think that interview is going to be like? I think it's just going to be like Elon saying you can't say anything today or else you'll be arrested.
Yeah.
And then Trump will be like, it's so true.
And then 1 minute ago, he just tweeted, "Meet San Francisco radical Kamala Harris," and it's a video. I don't have the sound on, but it's all of her.
I love how he calls these modern ass people so radical. It's so funny to me, dog.
One thing says she let monsters vote, freed violent criminals.
I've got a new reply guy that's he's popping up under everything. I don't know how many different notifications he has set. This guy, Gunther Eagleman, have you seen him around?
I've not seen him.
He's all over the place. That dude's probably got like 30 notifications just ready to go.
That's got to be, it's a full-time job to keep up with. I mean, they're always the first replies on everybody's tweets.
Yeah.
The guys that, like on YouTube or even Instagram would be like first.
Yeah.
The guys that comment first. That should be killing me, though.
I'm going to start doing that. I think that would be good for engagement. Thank you for the idea.
On the Trump's tweet, say first?
Yeah, first. But I'll be like 6 hours late. Wait, let me just go ahead and I'm going to find his first tweet back. When was that? Was that like overnight he did it?
It was at 3 a.m., yeah.
Okay, here.
It's the one, it's just a video.
Oh, this says it was just 2 hours ago.
Oh, did he delete the one from last night?
He might have deleted it. Yes, 2 hours ago he tweeted it.
Oh, yeah, the first one back was at like 3 a.m.
Okay, first. I think I might be the first. That was just over 2 hours ago.
First.
All right. Well, we're back.
The other big news, though, is related to him. Now, look, I'm not a playing guy, but you're a playing guy, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you can give some validity to this. But I haven't seen anything, because I don't know how to check, I guess, serial numbers and shit like that. I have to actually check the serial numbers. But it appears to be true that Trump is using, for his campaign plane to fly around, he's using Epstein's old plane.
Is that true?
Yeah.
There's no way.
Bro, it's like, I thought, because I saw it floating around. I was like, there's no way they're this daft. There's no way.
He's probably doing it so that he can investigate while he's on board the plane to uncover clues and bring pedophiles to justice.
But he has his own plane, right?
Yeah, so here's the article I read about it. Allegedly, the 16, let's see, hold on. The Trump 757, once owned by Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen, made an emergency landing last week, diverting while the candidate was en route to a fundraiser. The campaign now continues on the Gulfstream G550. The 16-passenger 2008 model aircraft was acquired by Epstein in 2013 and were used primarily to fly between Palm Beach and Manhattan, Paris, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. And he cites some redacted customs records for the aircraft. And while it was the aircraft used by Epstein prior to his final arrest and death, it was not the Lolita Express, which was the older Boeing 727.
So it different seems plane.
So Epstein had like 3 planes, I think, to my knowledge. Nonetheless, he's using one of the older ones. Is that not like tone deaf as shit, or am I just bugging?
I think rich people, they live in a world that we can't comprehend, where like you get planes, you purchase planes, and then you just rent them out to other rich people, and then you make more money off them.
That could be the case, but it just, somebody on his team should be like, bro, I'm pretty sure we can find another plane.
There are a lot of planes out there, yeah.
That's wild.
There are a lot of planes. If that's true, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll get on this. I love tracking planes. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, let a college football fan know.
Yeah, I mean, they'll get on it.
I don't know 100% if it's true, but it looks as though, as of right now, it's pretty. So they got like customs records and stuff like that. And I don't know enough about records to go through. Like there's 50 pages of custom records, bro. I don't care enough, but it's fascinating.
That is fascinating. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah.
Big T, I got something I got to ask you. And Mad Dog McKenzie, I assume that you'll have a lot of insight into this person and this family. Arian, I don't know if you're familiar with him yet, but I've seen this guy everywhere. I've been willingly like not paying attention to it because I see it pop up.
I'm really hoping
people are talking about it.
I hope you say.
And I've opted out of it so far. But Big T sent it over on the sheet today, and I have to find out what the fuck is going on with this. I think I've gone too far. It's been like 6 months that this guy and his family have been like really popular, right?
Yeah.
And I've just opted out of it. Sometimes you see a trend happening, and you're like, I've got enough stuff going on right now. I don't need one more meme in the back of my head. What's the deal with the Boom guy and the Boom family?
The Costco guys.
Yeah, he's the Boom guy, right?
Addicted, yes, to the Costco family. So this guy, AJ and Big Justice. Big Justice is the kid, so you don't get confused.
Okay.
AJ and Big Justice, they love. Well, now there's some controversy, but we'll start from the beginning. They love Costco. They started making these videos about Costco, particularly the chicken bacon, the double chunk chocolate cookie.
Very good.
And now, so then they started the boom or doom scale. Something's good, you give it a boom.
Okay.
3 booms, 5 booms. There's a whole. It's similar to the balls scale.
What does it max out at?
I believe 5 booms.
Okay.
Nothing ever gets a doom, by the way. Everything's
they
a
like
boom.
everything positivity.
Yeah, everything's a boom. And they're awesome. And I love these guys. But it turns out the dad has been like trying to go viral for years. And people have found videos of when Big Justice, who's like 11 or 12, was a baby. And he's making these music videos for like his family's Christmas Eve party and stuff. So that kind of ruins it a little bit for me, that this is just the one that hit.
Well, you don't see all the failure. You don't see every time Thomas Edison didn't invent a light bulb.
That's true. But it kind of ruins the spontaneity of it all.
Okay, so they go to Costco and they buy things at Costco.
And they give them booms.
And then they're like, boom.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
They're like the giant tub of cheese balls, 3 booms.
And it rocks.
So do they say boom 3 times?
Yes. No, that's very important. If one boom, you say it multiple times.
Okay. And do we know anything at all about this family, where they're from?
If I were to guess, I'd guess New Jersey, but I can't prove that. Okay. I'm sure someone knows.
So why are they such a big deal?
They just the boom scale went viral like crazy, and now just they have a song. Have you heard the song?
No.
We got to play the song. Let me find the song.
Arian, have you heard about these guys?
I have seen videos, and it do be plucking his eyebrows, right? That guy.
I have no idea.
Looks like he takes care of himself.
I mean, it looks like he looked like one of them Jersey like short kind of cats, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos, and my immediate thought was, any adult that is some way involved in their kids' virality, it's like some weird shit going. Like you're forcing them to do it.
It does seem that way.
Probably true.
Like I don't think there's any like if a kid does go viral and the adult happened to be filming or whatever, usually like the genuine ones, it's like a one-off, right? It's like a one-off. But for the majority of those situations that I've seen, like you're forcing them to do it. Like, and it's very weird. And there's gonna be, because we're in the early stages of that kind of shit, right? So in 20 years, 30 years, there are gonna be some Netflix documentaries about viral kids and how they've been abused. I guarantee it, though.
Well, it's like, child actors. The parents are usually doing it. If you're putting your baby in a commercial, you're probably doing it more for yourself than you are for the kid.
Yep.
Nope. Baby Gronk.
Baby Gronk. No, Baby Gronk's just a star.
Don't compare AJ to Baby Gronk's dad. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
To Baby Gronk.
I'm looking at these numbers, though. These guys do crazy numbers. And almost every video's over 1 million views.
I need to hear this song.
Is it original?
Yeah, no, this is their song. Here we go. So you get it.
Yeah, that's a blatant ripoff of Tricky by Run DMC, but that's okay.
Is that the same beat?
The beat.
They definitely jacked it. Yeah.
They jacked it.
All right,
but they recorded it, but yeah.
They're bringing the boom.
But
and that's the way it is. What is that song called?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's it. But that song's a boom.
Absolutely.
I give Tricky 5 booms.
Nice.
It's giving Joe Jackson vibes, honestly.
You think so?
Yeah, man. I don't know about the, physical, but it's Yeah, it's like no kid wants to do that, bro.
But Aaron, people have been doing this since the dawn of time. You've got
Exploitation for sure.
You've got stage parents, stage moms, dance moms. You've got people putting their kids in piano recitals from the time they're 5. Yes. You've got the tiger moms that are so involved in everything their kids do.
I was actually joking with my kids this week because there's a runner that won the I think it's the 5,000 meters, I believe. He's like this white dude from like, I don't know, Norway or some shit like that. And apparently his dad was like super abusive and used to like, abuse him because he trained him so hard. But he trained him so hard that he's like the best long distance runner in the world. It's the dude that got beat out by our guy, Big T.
Oh, Ingebrigtsen or something like that.
Shit. So it's the dude. Yeah. So the dude that Cole Hawker beat.
Yeah.
He was supposed to win. He was supposed to sweep, but he's like the best. Everybody knows he's like the best long distance runner. But anyway, he don't have a good relationship with his dad apparently because he got abused. And I was telling my kids, I was like, well, shit, that's the cost, man. If you want to go to the Olympics, you got to get abused. So I'm gonna start hitting y'all, and I'm gonna start doing these Olympic events. It's just a part of it, man. You gotta.
I mean, there does seem to be a long history of guys who are the best and having bad relationships with their dads.
Absolutely, bro. It's like, because it's like this, you have to stay, kids don't have discipline. And so in order for them to have discipline, they have to have a little kick. And there's a fine line, of course, with abuse. I'd be joking with my kids, but you look like Joe Jackson. Tiger Woods loves his dad, has a great relationship with his dad, but like he was 1,000% manufactured. Tiger Woods was. Like his dad was obsessed with making him a pro golfer. Like it was insane.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that happens. Was it the Boz? You've got all sorts of like overbearing sports dads that like Tiger Woods' dad. All these like
who was the USC guy? Todd Marinovich.
Yeah, Todd Marinovich. His dad raised him to be a quarterback, and then he just kind of snapped and flew off the handle after he got older. I mean, going back to the days of old when you'd have kids working in a farm, you'd have a lot of kids, so you'd put them to work early. Child exploitation, it's a natural thing, and now it's taking its way to the internet and the Boom family. Are they called the Boom family?
I think they just go by AJ and Big Justice.
AJ and Big Justice. Okay, so
and they rock.
How far do you think this is going to go? I feel like there's going to be like a major network.
They've got 3 more months.
It'll be NBC that has them on their New Year's countdown, and they do a boom at midnight, and then they'll be like, "Isn't this cute?" And then everybody else that isn't terminally online is going to watch and be like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah, I mean they've outlasted Hawk Tuah Girl, so they've had a little bit of longevity.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that was a thing, dog. Like,
I think she thinks it's still a thing.
Oh, but a woman went viral for talking about how she dome up a dude. Like, that's crazy. She's over all these news networks. She got on Bill Maher, bro. That was creepy as shit.
That was crazy.
The creepiest interview ever.
But it's just like, bro, you can suck dick or talk about it and get. Though I saw no bullshit. There was like a documentary. People they interviewed people from her hometown. I'm not bullshitting you.
I saw that.
And people were like, "We just want the best for her. We're happy that she's getting this recognition." I'm like, "What are we doing, dog? What are we doing, yo?"
She put us on the map. Yeah,
it's hilarious, yo.
I don't know. She said that she was going to maybe do a reality show. Sure, and I'm all in favor of if you got like a moment where you're viral, cash in on it, make money off it, do something with it. But at the same time, like going viral for how you like to give head is probably, if you had to draw it up, probably not the first choice that you'd make.
Have you ever gone viral, PFT?
Yeah, I did this one. It was during an interview, or actually on a podcast, where I was talking to a former NFL player about how all the games are scripted and how at the start of the season they get their marching orders, and then
I forgot about that.
It's kind of great because everybody thought that maybe the other guy was kind of insane, and there was no context around the clip, and so it was good for me because I didn't seem like I was insane. And then Big T had a very funny line at the end of it too.
Right. Well, did you ever apologize to the guy? Because obviously it was a joke, right?
Oh, it was a joke. Yeah, it was a joke. We all knew it was a joke. I don't think he needs me to apologize to him.
That's facts. You're right. He's probably chill.
He probably gets it. Yeah.
Yeah, he probably gets it. Yeah. But other than that, nothing else?
I mean, there have been viral moments. Nothing's ever been as viral as the Hawk Tuah girl. She transcended the internet.
It's pretty big, man. Yeah.
I am shocked at the how relatively quickly she went away. I was anticipating that was going to be quite a while. We were going to have to deal with Hawk Tuah.
Well, I think she's being too quiet. I think that
something big's coming.
Big comeback. Yeah, big comeback. It was like 2 weeks ago. I was hanging out with my mom, and then somebody brought up the Hawk Tuah girl. And then my mom was like, "Who's Hawk Tuah girl?" And I was like, stop this conversation right now. And then the person kept like alluding to her more and more. And my mom just kept saying over and over, "Who's the Hawk Tuah girl? What's Hawk Tuah?" I was like, "Mom, we're not having this conversation. Not happening. You don't need to know." And then finally she gave up on it. But that was, whew.
Here's a headline from the Hollywood Reporter. Hawk Tuah girl's new manager reveals what's next for her. Quote, "There are endless opportunities."
Endless.
I mean,
she has a manager. She sought out management.
Yeah. I think she's moving to Los Angeles, last I heard.
Hold on, in her documentary that I watched, she said she's not moving to LA, bro.
Oh, I thought I saw that she was.
Now find that.
I think it was the thing that people were like lying about, and she was like, "I'm not moving."
Got it.
But there was.
She was like, people in the hometown in her documentary were like, "Yeah, I hope she just doesn't forget us."
It's like Beverly Hillbillies, but instead of finding bubbling oil in your backyard, it's just a lot of semen. Yeah, that would be. I can't wait to see what she has in store for us. How old is she?
I have no idea.
She's like 21, if I believe.
Yeah.
Because I remember there was a clip going around with her and Bill Maher, and that shit was weird. He was talking about doing like I think a sex podcast or some shit like that. If I'm not wrong, don't quote me on that. It was weird.
22.
Bill Maher's a weirdo.
Yeah, she's 22. She just turned 22.
I hope I never have to see Bill Maher ever again. It was funny, though, how awkward it was when he was talking to her. Like, "So, do you know anyone who's been affected by the opioid pandemic?" She's like, "Nah." He's like trying to be smooth with her, talking about fentanyl.
They talked about hip hop. She said, she's like, "Yeah, I listen to like old school hip hop." And he's like, "Well, what's old school hip hop to you?" Because to me, it's like Tupac and Jay-Z, Tupac and Jay-Z. She's like, "Yeah, I like that song about Jay-Z." And she said, fuck, what did she say? She said, "It's the concrete jungle where dreams are made of." But she said something like red, green tomato or something. She fucked up the words. But that sounds like what she said. I forget what she said, though.
She liked a remix of it that just came out. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it.
World of T-Shirts does a great rendition of that song.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to check it out. That's another guy that I just missed. I opted out of.
No, he's gone down a bad path. We're worried for Josh.
Yeah, the internet moves too fast for me. I like my classic memes.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what it is. She said, "Concrete jungle, wet dream tomato." And when you listen back to the song, it kind of sounds like that, dog.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right. Well, yeah, good for her, Hawk Tuah girl. I hope she makes money. I hope she makes good career decisions.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
It'd be wild if 50 years from now we look back on she was a businesswoman, made and sold a couple companies, and all started from. I mean, it's not that different from the Kardashian family.
That's exactly how Kim Kardashian started out.
Yeah.
Well, a little. Hers was a little more on the nose, but yeah, now she's like a.
This is on her lower back. But yeah. You guys want to talk Olympics?
Yeah.
All right. There's been a couple big moments from the Olympics this weekend. Obviously, Team USA winning the gold, beating France in France. Steph Curry, or as they called him, the Devil Curry.
Did you watch the Serbia game?
Yeah, Serbia game was awesome.
That was a fun game to watch, dog.
Crazy comeback.
Mm-hmm.
That was they were in way more danger against Serbia than France.
Oh yeah, they were cooked against Serbia.
Steph in the first quarter is the only reason they weren't down 32 points.
So what was that? They were down like 13, 14?
Oh, it was more. I think 17.
17
or
18.
Yeah. I think they're down like 17.
It was a great comeback, and it's awesome to be able to watch these guys care. Like, they cared about winning. They wanted to win gold, and the level of basketball that they played. And it's not like it used to be disappointing if we would ever have to sweat it out against a country like Serbia. It used to be like, what the fuck are we doing? Now the world is almost caught up to the United States.
They didn't miss.
Yeah.
Like, every three they took went in.
Yeah, they had great ball movement. They had great individual play, great skill. So it's not a fluke that we're getting caught up to by the rest of the world, but it's awesome to see what we're capable of when we have Steph Curry and LeBron and Kevin Durant and Devin Booker all playing with their hair on fire and just absolutely dominating at the end of games. Excuse me. But it was so fun to watch. The bummer for me was I was in the car. I watched most of the game at Hank's apartment. We were there for the Air and Water show. And then had to leave to go pick Blake up from daycare. So I had to watch the fourth quarter in my car, or in a car, on the way back. And traffic was so bad that we were in standstill traffic in downtown Chicago. And we had the windows down. And there were bars that were all around us that were watching the game. So I would hear what happened in the game about 2 seconds before I saw it on my phone. So I would hear a bar like explode in applause. And I was like, oh, well, Steph's about to make this three. Which,
that sucks.
In a situation like this, it was okay, I guess, because we ended up winning. So it was just fun no matter what. But it could have been bad if we had lost. That would have been a tough way to hear about it. But watching these guys, it was awesome. It was so fun to watch basketball and to see like the best players in the world, probably in their last Olympics, I would imagine, at least for KD and LeBron.
Yeah.
And this is Steph's first gold, right?
Yep.
I believe so, yeah. Wait, why wasn't he on? Was he hurt last?
I think he was, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, this is his first goal. So we have to start having that conversation with Steph with the all-time. He's never mentioned in the GOAT conversation, really. He's always like the best point guard. Is he the best point? He never really mentioned like as the best all-around, like best basketball player of all time. Like he's up there.
I said the other day he's for sure top 5, and people got mad at me.
No, I agree with that take.
There's an argument for 3.
I'd like to hear that argument.
He's not only so he's the best shooter to ever live. That's undisputed. Revolutionized the game in a way that nobody ever has before. Completely changed the way the game is played from the NBA down to like youth levels.
Maybe ruined youth basketball.
Potentially, but that's because he's so amazing.
Yeah.
Like I think he's top 5 greatest players ever. And I wouldn't argue if someone said 3.
Give me your top 5.
LeBron, Jordan. Then I'll put Steph 3. That's fine. Shaq, and then give me a minute on 5. That's top 4 though.
So we're not doing Wilt.
No. Played against guys who were plumbers in the offseason.
Me and Big T have this. I think like 1970s.
70s is when it's real.
Yeah, man. Because before it's like
maybe Magic 5.
I think Wilt averaged 50 and 20 for a season. Right?
I would hope so. He was 6'11", playing against guys that were 5'9",
and there was like 8 teams and shit. You know what I mean?
Wearing
like
Chuck Taylors. And that's what he should have done. That's awesome. He was an incredible player for his time.
But if you average 50 and 20, you're saying, yeah, he should have done that. But that still would be difficult to do for an entire
season.
I
could average 17 and 8 when Wilt played.
In the NBA?
Yeah.
You think you could get 17 points a game?
Yeah.
How?
Wait. You think you can get 17 points a game?
Yeah.
There were still people that were 6'5".
Maybe 14.
Nah.
14 and 8.
I don't think you're making that squad, Big T. I'm keep it a bean.
Big T, you can't get 14 and 8 in Barstool intramural basketball.
Oh, I could if I really wanted to.
Do you think Nicky Smokes could be in the NBA in the 1950s?
Maybe.
Yeah, okay, but I'm with
Maybe.
you with the it don't count, but like
I'm obviously kidding.
okay, I was about to say, okay.
But I mean, he was playing against plumbers.
Okay, so
legit plumbers.
Magic in your top 5, I can see that.
It's a legit plumbers. Like, no, they was plumbing shit.
Like they call guys in the 80s and 90s plumbers. That's wrong. These were guys who actually probably had plumbing businesses in the off season.
No question. Milkman and shit, stacking boxes. I agree with you.
But they were probably the most in shape plumbers.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but it's just bro.
So he played 58 to 73. Let's go look at who was in the NBA in 1958.
Aaron, who's your top 5?
Top 5. Okay, so this weekend I had an epiphany. I've had a change of heart, and it just is what it is, dog. LeBron James is the best basketball player that ever lived.
Wow.
Yeah, he dethroned Michael Jordan in my eyes. You can
because
no
of
longer
this?
No, but it's something that the caliber of play that he is exuding at this age is insane, dog. Like I think he legit, if he wanted to, could play 5 more years. I really do at a high level. The way he's taking care of his body, and like when you just look back at the things that he's been able to accomplish, it's just hard for me to argue against it anymore. I think Jordan had a higher ceiling, like a higher peak, but like longevity wise, I think LeBron has been a better basketball player all around for a longer time. So I think LeBron is probably the best basketball player of all time. And it's like a 1A, 1B with me because Jordan's always in my heart. So we're going to go LeBron. It hurt saying that. I ain't gonna lie. It feels weird saying it because for years I've been banging for the, Team Jordan. But it's just I think it's time to move past that conversation.
You're a closeted bronzexual and you're finally admitting your truth.
Today's my coming out party, man.
Yeah.
It's hard telling my mom, but my dad don't talk to me no more.
There's gonna be a lot of people's dads that don't talk to them anymore, knowing that they've got LeBron over Michael Jordan. I had it coming out for myself. Same kind of train of thought that you had last Thursday when I was watching the Serbia game, and it's fun to root for LeBron. I realized that like I enjoy this. This is what I love, rooting for LeBron when he's representing me. And then people were saying, "Sounds like you're a closeted bronzexual." And then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? All these years I've been rooting for Kyle Kuzma, and I've been rooting for, going all the way back, like Jerry Stackhouse, Gilbert Arenas, John Wall, because they were my team, and I was taught always that's a natural thing to root for your team. But secretly, deep down inside, I've yearned to root for greatness like LeBron James. And, saying it out loud is a powerful thing.
Yeah, it just is what it is, bro. That man he's been so great and has handled his success throughout his career. It's just, he's the cookie cutter. If he was to draw a superstar, it would be him. You know what I mean?
He was kind of an asshole to that kid the other day.
Fuck that kid. It's LeBron James.
He put his hand in his face. But you gotta
understand, bro. You gotta understand. Like it's hard being that famous to where you can't go anywhere, can't do anything. And 99.9% of the time, he's accommodating. He's taking pictures, he's signing autographs. But like, there's only so much you can take. You're like, bro, this is my time, bro. He has to have his time. I know it's a kid, and I know people gonna judge him from that little moment. But fuck that, bro. Like, he gotta have his time. It is what it is.
My 4-year-old son Chris saw that and he started crying and he was like, "Dad, this is why Michael Jordan's always going to be the GOAT." Yeah,
it was never rude to anybody.
Never rude to anybody. Always nice to children. Never said "fuck them kids."
The most accommodating superstar, people have called him.
Yep, exactly. But then it's so funny because with Jordan, if he was like mean to a kid, people would just be like, "That's evidence of his greatness." Right there.
That kid probably said that Magic was better than him. That's why he told him to fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. It would go down in lore. Like Michael Jordan heard that there was a kid talking shit, so he was rude to every child in Paris all week long.
He was teaching that kid a lesson, and now that kid has taken that, put it in his heart, and it used it to motivate him. And he's going to be the greatest sometime as well.
Also, Michael Jordan's son was having fun in Paris.
Saw that.
LeBron's son working on his game in the NBA.
Right.
You tell me which is better. Also, fuck you to whoever took that picture of Michael Jordan's son.
Yeah, like, what are we doing, bro?
Yeah, let the man live.
But also, like, what was the device he was using? That means he has like a separate, like, I imagine he took it out of like a coat pocket type. You know what I'm saying? Like, he like untwists it. It's like, that gave me like 80s Miami Vice vibes. He had a little thing for it.
He's got a little, it's like a little baking measuring spoon thing that he carries around. So he was ready to go. He's got a kit.
I'm not an advocate for drug use, but have your fun responsibly, brother.
Yep. Also,
I didn't finish my top 5.
Okay, yeah.
Bron, Jordan. Oh, this is tough. I gotta go because I want to hear yours after this too. I gotta go. I think I do go Shaq. Then I gotta go. Not Kareem. No, I'm not gonna go Kareem there. I think I'm gonna go Steph, bro. No, give me a second. Fuck. God, I had it all mapped out, and then I really started to think about the shit. Go ahead. Do yours, PFT.
All right, I've got LeBron and Michael Jordan tied for number 1.
Boo.
I don't have a GOAT just yet.
Yeah, nah, bro. You gotta pick a side, dog.
Honestly, I think this weekend did it for me. I think it's LeBron.
Okay.
I think it's LeBron.
I can't believe y'all are like, this weekend did it for you. Like, what did this weekend do?
I got to root for him. I got to cheer him on in close games.
If Steph wasn't on the team, he would have lost.
Yeah, but he was great.
I would argue that if LeBron was on the team, we would have lost as well.
Yeah, LeBron was he was undeniably great.
What do you mean, bro? He was the best athlete on the court.
Yeah, he was good, but like without Steph, they for sure lose the games.
But I'm not arguing against that because I don't even know that to be the case, right? He sealed the deal in the gold medal match, but like they was up by 3 before he started his tear. Like,
and what I noticed about LeBron,
the Serbia game they for sure lose.
I do.
They wouldn't even gotten there.
Yeah, for sure.
LeBron was doing like 2012 LeBron stuff, which is crazy because that was 12 years ago. But he was just driving to the hole. He knew nobody could stop him. He'd go up with his left hand. Nobody can stop LeBron when he puts his head down and he just drives to the hole. If he gets one step around you, it's done. He should be able to do that every time, but he doesn't because it's it's tiring to do that over the course of a long NBA season. But when he's able to tap into that, he's just unstoppable. And
I got it.
One of the I'd say maybe the best passer in the history of the NBA, like up there with Magic.
Yeah. Well, you mean best? You mean
he's unselfish to a fault sometimes, which is that can be used as a knock against LeBron, is that he passes too much. But his court vision is up there with anybody that's ever played.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was like sweet passes. I can't give him that one.
He does some great ones. So I
sure.
I got
mine. I got mine.
Okay.
All right. Bron, Jordan, Shaq, Kobe, then Kareem. That's what it is.
You got Kobe top 5.
Yeah, Kobe's. Come on.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you have
Steph is 6. And Steph is 6.
2 of the best top 5 players of all time played on a team together, and they couldn't make it work.
Wait, who?
Shaq and Kobe.
You couldn't make it work. They won 3.
They couldn't make it work.
Yeah, well, that's not making it work. Well, a lot of people need to not make it work.
It's a disappointment. I'd say that Shaq and Kobe's Laker career together was a disappointment.
They had their personal issues, but they one of the only 2 teams to three-peat in the history of the NBA, right?
That's true. I've also got on my next up top 5 Cooper Flagg.
Love that.
Cooper Flagg. He's going to play for Duke next year, and he gave Team USA the business in a scrimmage. Gave him the business, Arian.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, he was cooking some guys when they were in Vegas, like before the Olympics.
Cooper Flagg, remember that name.
He will be starting for the U.S. in the next Olympics. It'll be him, Anthony Edwards, Tatum. Who's the point guard?
You think Tatum's going to get minutes?
Cooper Flagg. Where are you from?
Maine. They call him the main event.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Well, he played at IMG, right?
Yeah, he played somewhere
I don't know
else.
where he's from, but and then center. Embiid said he might go play for Cameroon.
Yeah, Embiid's all over the map, literally.
Yeah,
he was either going to play for Cameroon, France, or the United States. So they booed Embiid at the medal ceremony because everybody was like, "Fuck you, you should have played for us." And then he DX'd him. He told him, "Suck it."
So who's our? I did love that. By the way. Who's our point guard in 4 years?
4 years, our point guard. That's a good question. Let's see who we got out there.
How tall is he? I'm watching his highlights.
I'm not sure. He's like a 3.
6'8", maybe.
Yeah, man, he's looking pretty solid.
6'9".
Big T, Jamal Murray.
Is he still going to be?
Oh, he's Canadian.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Devin Booker could play I guess he couldn't play the 1, could he?
Not very effectively.
Derek White.
How old is he?
Probably 30.
Fuck, should we just have Steph
30?
Do it again?
Yeah, Steph could do it.
How old will he be? Steph Curry is...
He'll be about 40 or 30.
He's 36, yeah.
He's
36.
40, yeah.
He could still shoot when he's 40.
Yeah, I mean, tell him you don't have to play defense. Yeah. Just kind of jog back and then go down and chuck another 3.
Yeah, I'm leaving somebody out. Who should be the 1? I need to figure this out. It's going to drive me nuts.
I like it.
Kyrie's too old.
Yeah.
How old's Lillard?
He's probably going to be too old. Also, I don't know if he's a great player, but if you want to play like true team basketball,
Right.
I don't know if there's room for Dame.
Ja Morant?
Ja Morant.
Could be.
In Los Angeles in 2028.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the Olympics have been awesome. I'm kind of sad that they're gone. There is something very funny that's been happening online a lot. It's become the Olympics of debating women. And I've noticed a lot of accounts recently have been posting pictures of the pole vaulter from Norway being like, this is what American women used to be back in the day. I think she's 16 years old. And there's a bunch of people that are just like outing themselves as being horny for a 16-year-old. It's been very funny to watch.
I don't know how you want us to respond to that.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
No, I have not seen that.
Is it the girl from Norway?
Yeah, it's the girl from Norway. And
I saw that.
All these accounts are like, look how beautiful women from other countries are. She's 16 years old.
I saw that. And then there's another dude that was like, the age of consent is 16 in Norway. And then there's another dude that screenshotted a tweet a long time ago. He said, yo, if a dude know the age of consent laws, he a pedo.
Yep. Yeah, if you got them like in the back of your head ready to go, if you got them memorized, like what states or what numbers.
That's facts, bro.
And that's very sus.
Yeah, I saw that. That was hilarious though, man.
But yeah, the Olympics have been awesome. What else was good at the Olympics this weekend? Breakdancing.
Okay, right? Okay, y'all gonna have to break down the story because I caught a little wind of it. But okay, the chick from Australia,
Ray Gun.
All right, so I'm very well versed in this story.
All right, lay it on me, dog.
So Ray Gun her name is Rachel Gunn. I think she's 36. The rest of the breakdancers were like 15.
Great name, by the way. Your name's Rachel Gunn. Ray Gun.
Yeah, it's not horrible. So she apparently has a PhD in cultural movement.
Okay.
They give those, I guess. And so she is involved in this, I guess, little 10 to 15 person group in Australia that does like little regional breakdancing competitions.
Real quick, her name, if she has a PhD, her name should be Dr. Ray Gun.
Yeah.
That's the only way it could be better. So she's a member of a 12-person group?
Something like that. So they, I guess...
It's called a cipher.
Okay. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this cipher, I guess, petitioned to either the World Dance, I'm not familiar with whatever the organization is, but they were like, let us hold the like Australian qualifiers for breakdancing. And they were like, yeah, sure, go for it. We don't care. So, and I think her husband is one of the judges. So she is in this like little 10-person thing that nobody else even knows is going on. And they're like, yeah, we determined who goes for Australia to do the breakdancing. And her husband is a judge, obviously picks her. So she goes, gets 0 points doing whatever the hell it was she was out there doing. And then so now people are saying that they think it might have been some sort of statement, like as a performance art piece that she was doing. And because they said specifically because she was wearing the full Australia like garb and most of the other people weren't doing that.
Yeah, she was wearing the Australia like cricket uniform.
Right.
The pants, the hat, the polo.
And it was something to do with, I have a quote here from her, if you'll give me a second. We argue that breaking's institutionalization via the Olympics will place breaking more firmly within this sporting nation's hegemonic settler colonial structures that rely upon racialized and gendered hierarchies. So whatever the hell that means.
That's actually because she's cooking.
I guess she wanted to go make some sort of statement with her performance at the Olympics, and it ended up being the meme of the games.
So her statement was that
this is from a paper she had written a while ago.
Her statement could be that people are whitewashing breakdancing by making it an Olympic sport. And to prove that, I will use my connections with my husband, who's a judge, to put me, a white person, in the Olympics and then get 0 points to then demonstrate what a problem this is.
You're asking me to get inside her head? I don't know.
If that was her plan, that's kind of fire, dog.
But she also could have had somebody else from Australia that deserves it take that spot and compete.
I didn't say that there wasn't a better plan. I'm just saying that plan is fire. She set out to do exactly what she did. She made a point.
I admire her courage.
That shit's wild, dog.
The tweets of
Go ahead.
4-year-olds after they say, watch this.
Yeah.
Those were so good.
The kangaroo
It was
hop.
funny. That shit was so fucking funny, though. But I will say that because I don't think breaking's going to be in the Olympics next year, right?
No.
I mean, next day. I think was it because of her?
No, I think it was each country can add certain games. So NFL or football is going to be at the Los Angeles Olympics in 2028. And I think baseball too. So each host committee can add certain games if they want to. So France, for whatever reason, they decide to add breakdancing.
Wow, I did not know that. That's what's up. But that was a dope moment for me though. I don't know if you felt the same, PT, but like growing up, like I used to break dance. Like it was a like hip hop and rap music started as four elements, right? So there was breaking, which is break dancing. There was rapping. There was graffiti, and there was what is the four elements of hip hop? I'm bugging. Breaking,
MC,
writing, and rapping. Yeah. And so, wait, did I get that right?
I'm looking it up right now.
Well, look it up because I'm fucking up. DJing. I'm tripping. DJing.
Yeah. So breakdancing, MCing, DJing, graffiti.
Yeah. So that was when it originated. When hip hop originated in New York, like in order to that's what if you did all four, you was called a b-boy. And so it originated like in the inner cities of America. And so like we used to have like hip hop dance groups. We used to have groups. I used to write graffiti as well. Like we used to go hit up trains. We used to go hit up buildings. Like, and it was art, right? So I mean, you know that point in New York called 5 Points. That spot where that all the whole buildings was painted is like beautiful. And I think the mayor painted over it. But it's like a beautiful spot in New York where all of the shit was painted with graffiti. But then it was dope to see like, okay, this is an Olympics, this is a world stage, and breakdancing made it through. Like I know a lot of people are like, why the fuck is this an Olympic sport? But I mean, if you look at some of the Olympic sports that have made it, I understand, but it's like that hip hop has been like a staple of. I mean, breakdance has been a staple of hip hop since its inception. It's good to see like other genres branching out for it, but there was just a dope moment for me. I was like, damn, hip hop made it this far. I thought of the Biggie line. You know what I'm saying? Who'd have thought that hip hop made it this far? It was dope.
It was cool to see, just because I like all the new sports. I'll watch any new sport that they put in the Olympics, but I didn't really think it translated well to like being judged and being scored. Like it's still like so new that it wasn't clear like who was winning all the time.
But I feel that way about like when gymnasts like tumble and shit, like they do a floor routine. I don't know how to judge that. You know what I mean? Like I can, as a layman, I can't tell. That's what I likened it to, which is like I get when people look at it, because I had that same thought. I was like, people don't know how do you judge? How do you know who wins? But I feel that exact same way about the floor routine. Like I don't know, like when they're dancing and then they do the flag shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when they have flags, I don't know what's a good flag pull or not. So it's just like it's a niche category that you like, if you know, you know.
And having to go head to head, I thought was an interesting format too, where it's like you're competing against a person across from you. It's a bracket. It's not going to be like gymnastics where it's everybody is judged based on the difficulty, how they execute, any faults they have. It was like, okay, 1-on-1. And then I saw this one time where a dude, he predicted the other guy's final move, and he like jumped into the guy's dance and did the final move like a split second before the other guy did it.
That's lit.
And yeah. It was interesting. I just think, I don't know, the format was kind of weird, but Ray Gunn captured my heart. Good for her just going out there and doing her thing. I don't think she knew it was going to blow up this big. If she was trying to make a statement, I think she's probably like in over her head a little bit right now.
She had to know it was going to be
yeah, I think that was the whole point.
We'll see. I want to hear from Ray Gunn. So you think it might be like a long play?
Yeah, I think anybody that has a PhD in cultural movement and goes out there and does that did it intentionally.
Yeah, I think she's gonna like, this is like a performance art, and I think from what he said, and I saw a little snippet as well, of like she was like trying to prove a point, and I think she did that. So like she's gonna come out with some paper or some shit like that.
I would imagine so. I don't really get I don't necessarily understand the point.
It seems though that she was proving her point by doing it, but she didn't have to do, like, she actually did take away a spot in the Olympics from somebody that might have been more deserving than her, and then she's like, see how easy this is to do. It's like, no, you did it yourself. It's not you made the problem,
right?
And then you're saying, look what a giant problem it is.
Yeah,
right.
If that's her point, yeah.
If that's her point,
if that's her point, I don't know how clear that is yet. I'm hoping. I can't wait to hear from her. I'm curious though, because that shit, the kangaroo hop, bro, that have been the funniest shit I've seen all day. That shit's hilarious.
I like the kangaroo hop a lot, and listen, she was better than me.
Oh, she jacked choreography, by the way, too. So when she's on the floor, she's doing this shit here, like going back and forth.
Oh, that was my favorite.
That was on the Chris Brown video, Wall to Wall. Now Chris Brown is a motherfucker. He's a monster with the dancing, so he's nice with it. She didn't do it much justice, but she did jack that choreography.
If you gave me like 6 months to learn Ray Gunn's routine, I don't think I could do it as good as her. I think
that's a lie.
As good or as bad?
No,
I don't know.
She was bad, but I also think that she's way better than like the average dancer.
No, she's not.
I don't know. I don't agree with that at all.
I think she is the average dancer.
You think so?
It goes up from there and it goes down from there, and that's about where everybody starts at.
See, I would learn the routine and I would practice it. I would try to get good at it, but I also feel like by the time I was done practicing it, everybody will have forgotten about Ray Gunn. And now I'm stuck with a dance routine that I've practiced for and rehearsed and sank so much time into, and everyone's like, what the fuck is that? Nobody cares what Ray Gunn? I don't remember Ray Gunn.
I would say this though, bro. Dancing is hard. It's not easy. Like, it's not easy to do. Like, to have the body control, it's a tough task. That's why a lot of people don't dance in clubs, man.
Yeah. Mackenzie, Mad Dog, do you guys think you could learn the Ray Gunn routine?
I think I could figure it out. My favorite part was when she yawned when the other person was
That was
going.
good.
Oh, logistics from the U.S.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, that part made me laugh really hard. I think I could figure it out. I think the only thing that I couldn't figure out from what she did, one quick head spin. I don't think I could learn that in the next 6 months. But like the kangaroo hop, and then she like went back on her one leg and resembled a dinosaur for a second.
That was good when she was like doing the tiptoe thing.
Yeah, like I could do that.
Someone tweeted like the burglars on The Sims.
Yeah.
That's what she
I think I could figure out. I think the hardest part is to portray the level of confidence that she had about all of it. Like, that's like, to do that
the tucked
performance
in polo, bro, was comedy.
Yeah, with such confidence and with such I don't even
delusion.
Delusion. Yeah. I don't think I could embody that.
If I gave you 2 weeks to learn the routine, do you think you could do it?
I think 2 weeks. 2 weeks might be tough if I like really put my mind to it. Probably, I think I would have to have like several drinks before
to execute it without shame.
Yeah. Like, I think you could learn it, but actually then like performing it would be a whole different. Like, I don't think I could actually perform it,
especially in front of like props to her for like doing all that like in international television. Like, that takes guts. Like, that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but I think I would need to be a bit inebriated to perform to the confidence level she was giving.
Would you do it for $500?
It would take more than $500.
$750.
He'll go up. He'll go up one more time. Yeah, that was good.
$1,000.
Yeah.
To do the entire routine. We have to film it.
I know. I'm not doing.
And you got to film your practices too. And you got to get the entire Australian uniform.
That might be one of the worst parts of the whole thing.
You got to wear the uniform. You got to try to get her music.
Are you doing this for real?
You said you'd do it for $1,000.
I say I do a lot of things. No, I'm not actually gonna do it.
Oh well, then you're a liar.
Well, can I? Well,
I'd consider it for $1,000.
Let me bump it up. Can I bump
You're
it
injured,
up?
Big T.
Yeah, but you don't need your arm, right?
Yo,
Yeah,
she
you
was
do.
doing some stuff.
the
where you make
kangaroo,
your
yeah.
arms.
Stand and
I'm not doing
Give
it.
me
$1,000.
another month or two, and if we're still into Ray Gunn, I'll be back.
Okay, well let's put a clip of this out and we'll see what the Macrodosing listeners think, and if they want to
Please
see
don't.
Mad Dog do the Ray Gun routine from the Olympics, they'll let us know.
You $1,000 if the people want it, and you have to pay for the drinks that I have to consume.
Okay.
That's the deal breaker.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying shit. I don't know.
The extra
just get
$20.
It will take more than $20.
Okay. All right. It's done.
What about 15?
2 weeks. $15?
100.
No, I can't go above 1,000.
You can't?
No, I can't do above that. The Athletics keep winning.
Oh no!
Are you still doing that?
Yeah, I made a commitment to do it, so I have to do it every game.
You should. How did you not switch to the White Sox like 3 weeks?
Because I can't switch. I made a commitment, and so I said I was going to do it, and I'm going to do it. So that's what I'm doing. It was between the Athletics and the White Sox. I didn't know which team to fade. White Sox Dave talked me out of fading the White Sox every single game.
Painful.
Bad choice.
It was the White Sox and the Athletics. They were my final two choices. I ended up going with the A's. The White Sox are just historically bad, and
could be the worst team ever.
I would be making so much money if it wasn't for fucking White Sox, Dave. Anyways, okay, put this clip out. We'll see what the people say.
Please, for the love of God, be on my side one time. Please.
Some people are saying if you don't do this, then you're jinxing the Cleveland Browns.
How?
Yikes!
By not giving the people what they want.
Speaking of the Browns, Jameis
looks great. He sounds great.
Looks great in a Browns uniform.
I saw a very funny map this morning.
Now, when you say looks, are you talking about?
No.
I got you.
Vibes.
Great vibes.
Got you.
Yeah.
Great vibes from Jameis. He gave the pump up speech for the team, and people were just eating out of the palm of his hand. That's what.
Him and Vrabel together, like, it is so great.
Yeah, they're fun. You know who else likes the Browns? Mongolia.
What?
Mongolia does. There's a map that came out today of NFL Google searches from around the world showing which team was the most popular in different countries. So the Bills are highly represented across the world. Canada loves the Bills. Most of Europe, like France, Spain, Portugal, all the Scandinavian countries love the Bills. This looks like Kazakhstan loves the Bills as well. The Browns, Mongolia searches for the Cleveland Browns more than any other team.
I'll take it.
How about that? Cowboys are pretty much everywhere. China, big fans of the Cowboys. India, big fans of the Cowboys. Indonesia, a lot of Northern Africa. Saudi Arabia loves the Cowboys. The Chiefs are popular in all of South America. In Germany, it looks like. Austria, I believe Switzerland is also big Chiefs fans. But the Steelers, I think the Steelers, what country is that? Is that Zambia? Zambia loves the Steelers. Australia loves the Broncos for some reason. They're the only country, I think, that is big Broncos fans out there. But I just love looking at maps. It's fascinating to me.
I wonder, like, how those things come to be. Like, what is the outreach of, like, Australia, like, and the Broncos? Like, who's doing that work?
I don't know. I don't know why Australia would be for Denver. Maybe they searched the car. Maybe they're looking up, like, Ford Broncos.
Right, like, so the Browns have, I guess, adopted or are in partnership with Nigeria for, like, their global markets.
Okay.
Because of, oh gosh.
Yeah, each team can get, like, different countries for a partnership. And so probably all of Nigeria is Googling, like, who is the Cleveland Browns? And why are they here all the time?
Right. And so the Browns have international marketing rights to Nigeria, so I'm surprised that it's not that Mongolia is that country and not Nigeria.
Well, it looks like Nigeria is also Browns.
Oh,
it's
seriously?
Nigeria, it's Mongolia, and it is, I think that's either Monaco or Andorra, the country that's, like, right between France and Spain. It's very tiny on the map, so I'm not sure which one it's pointing out to. There's one team. Where are the Falcons? The Falcons are somewhere in Western Africa. I feel bad for whatever country that is.
Me too.
That would be tough. Burkina Faso, big Packers fans, as we all know. The Dolphins are England's team, which is really weird considering the Jaguars have been putting in work, like playing games there every year for the last 12 years. And it's all going to the Dolphins. Mexico, also Cowboys fans. Dolphins, I believe that's Nicaragua. Yeah, it's just interesting to see. I just love looking at maps. And Russia is not represented. They did not take the Google searches. The Cardinals, that looks like Thailand, the Arizona Cardinals, which makes sense to me because Cliff Kingsbury, remember when the Cardinals fired him? He said he was just going to go over to Thailand for a couple months. just hang out, get off the grid.
That sounds like something he'd do.
Yeah, well, now he's a commander.
Do you know this week is the last week without regular season football until February?
I love that. Because week 0 coming up soon, college football.
Next Saturday.
Yeah, great matchups.
Only one good game, though.
Which one? The Georgia Tech?
Florida State, Georgia Tech is the only real game, which is fine. Give me one Power 5 game, week 0. Wet your whistle a little bit. Then Monday morning you wake up and it's week 1.
Yeah. Man, I'm so excited.
Hey, Big T was telling me about this. What is it, October 12th?
Yeah, October 12th, going to be the greatest day in college football history.
Bro, let's run that list off for your man.
Let me get ready.
Hang on. I need to find it.
Just the matchups?
Yeah.
It's pretty insane, dog.
Florida, Tennessee, Ole Miss, LSU.
Okay.
Ohio State, Oregon, which could be game of the year. Penn State, USC, and Texas, Oklahoma, all on that Saturday.
That is a great Saturday.
If anyone asks you to do something on October 12th, politely but sternly, tell them to go fuck themselves.
I might be parked in front of the couch that day. That's a good day right there.
Holy shit, that's a good day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then there's also Arizona, BYU could be a sneaky game.
How did you find that shit out? Like, how do you know?
Well, once everybody kind of looked at that Saturday once all the schedules came out and stuff and was like, that's crazy.
Got you. Okay.
I don't even know what my number 1 game that weekend is.
Ohio State, Oregon.
You think so?
That might be that's potential national championship game.
Big Ten rivals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big conference rivalry.
Wait, Oregon's in the Big Ten now?
Yeah. Oregon, USC, UCLA, and Washington.
Say what? Wait, hold on. When did this happen?
We've talked about this. I know we've talked about it.
Oh, USC in the Big Ten? I've never
correct.
heard that before. If I
remember telling you this.
Did I have the same reaction? Because that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
The Pac-12. The Pac-12 is 2 teams now. It's Washington State and Oregon State.
Yeah, it doesn't really exist anymore.
Why don't they just go away?
They're going to eventually, but for the next 2 years, they kind of just had to. They're playing, I think, Mountain West teams mostly.
Are they gonna have a championship?
I do think there will technically be a Pac-2 champion.
They will be the champion. I don't think there's going to be a championship game.
Correct. But if say Washington State had an awesome year and they ended up being the highest ranked champion of, they're considered now group of 5, they would go to the playoff.
Yeah. So what happens if Washington State beats Oregon State, but because the rest of their schedule, Oregon State is crowned Pac-2 champion over Washington
Quite a
State.
controversy you've got there.
Controversy. This is why we love college football. It's stupid, but I understand. I sympathize with Oregon State and Washington State because they stayed in the everybody else left. They did not leave, so they have all the rights to all the Pac-12 IP. So they're going to just market the Pac-12 for a couple more years. They get the money that's going into the Pac-12. So it's mostly like a money-making thing for them. It's not because the Pac-2 champion or the Tupac champion is going to mean anything. But the Big Ten rivalries they're going to have, it's going to be like you're going to have UCLA and Rutgers playing at some point. It's really strange.
That is wild, though.
On a Tuesday night in basketball, too.
Yeah, it's going to be really weird. But October 12th.
Going to be the best day in a very, very long time.
I'm actually going to mark it on my calendar right now.
Yeah, very politely but sternly tell them to fuck off.
Imagine
we're all busy that day.
Imagine your friends getting married that day.
Oh, no weddings. No weddings on October 12th.
I mean, it's too late now.
Don't do it. Call it off.
What's the level of relationship that you would not go to a person's wedding on this day? Now, granted, you're a college football fan, but not to the same level as me.
Well, I didn't go to a powerhouse school. I love watching college football. I watch it every Saturday. I think if you're if you're like Big T, blood sibling, you probably have to go.
I don't know. I don't think so.
What?
Like one of your parents getting remarried. Sorry, not going to be able to make it.
Well, no chance. Same gender sibling, you have to go. Opposite, you do not.
You wouldn't go. Like
No.
if it was your sister's wedding.
No chance.
If your sister's getting married, you're not going on October 12th?
First of all, on the day that of Tennessee, Florida, regardless, let alone all those other ones.
She doesn't
no
love
chance.
you for scheduling.
It's
No
literally
chance.
not true. There's no way.
I would say opposite.
You'd miss your sister's
Yeah,
wedding.
I would say opposite too. I feel like sister, yes, brother,
yeah,
no.
But
I'll
Mad,
call her right now. She'd tell you I wouldn't be there.
but Mad Dog, for you, if it was like a brother getting married,
Yeah.
I think it's just you wouldn't skip a female blood sibling's wedding. Like you would probably rather skip your brother's wedding than your
if I had a
sister's.
sister.
Correct.
That does make
Just
sense.
in general or on this day?
Well, in this situation,
In a day where there
Yeah.
was something that you did not want to miss.
Yeah, correct.
Like, what if you're like,
That'd be crazy. I wouldn't talk to my brother ever again.
Yeah,
if he
I mean,
did
I
that.
would never literally. I would
literally never speak to him.
Really?
He would never do that.
yeah, it'd be pretty fucked
that's
up. Big T.
crazy.
Big T, if you and I were siblings,
No, the
Sister.
wedding culture in this country is out of control.
I was at a wedding this
Big T, I'm
weekend.
with
If
Big
you
T
were,
here.
if Big T,
Wait. You're talking about skipping your sibling's wedding for a college football game, and you're saying that the wedding culture
Well,
in this
it's
country
kind of
is
a
out
separate conversation, but yeah, no,
Literally,
absolutely.
thank
Bro,
you.
have you been to a wedding recently?
I have, yeah.
yes, I was at one this
They're
weekend.
six-figure affairs.
I agree that it's stupid how much
and
it
they're
costs
like
to get married.
every
That has nothing to do with
no.
That has nothing to do with
Why
college
you're not-
football.
Yeah, no, they're kind of separate, but it is true. Well, first of all, getting married in the
still a
fall
fact.
is incredibly selfish to begin with.
Agreed.
Because even if you don't care about football, the people that are going to your wedding
Someone
do.
cares, yeah.
What if like my cousin's getting married the weekend after that? He works in baseball, so he can't get married like in the summer.
You can get
or,
married in
like spring training.
December.
Who wants to decide?
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful. Snow falling.
I say that my parents have a
Flights get canceled, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Snow falling.
Big T, if you and I were blood relatives and we were siblings and I was getting married on October 12th and you said, I can't, good day of college
No,
football coming
not
up.
a good day, Mad Dog. This is the best day.
And also, if
Maybe
you
ever.
weren't, also, if you weren't even going to Tennessee, Florida, like you were just sitting on your couch,
You're just standing and under a thing.
It's the most important day of my life.
I would argue you don't love him enough. if you
Agree.
still
It's
on that
incredibly
day.
selfish.
I mean, none of this.
If you want everybody there, you
no.
gotta accommodate. You gotta accommodate.
It's my wedding.
I'll put up a TV.
Oh, listen to Bridezilla over here.
No, people
it's
always
my
say,
wedding.
oh, there'll be a TV. And you get there and there's one 24-inch television
Yeah, the
with
wedding
one
TV
game
wedding,
on it.
Wedding TVs never. No one knows how
No.
to change the channel.
No.
There was
It's
one.
a nightmare.
I did go to one wedding that took place in the fall, and it was an Alabama family, and they had the TV situation. It was.
But see,
perfect.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
To get was unless Bama was playing like an FCS team or something, and even then, listen, you get 12 of those days a year, 353 days a year. You are in the darkness, longing for those 12 days that you get, and now all of a sudden 3 of your friends want to use them for their wedding. Absolutely not. No, get.
I'm your sibling in this situation.
I know, but I'm, all these people now. I feel like there's more weddings now. I don't know how. Maybe it's just that.
Because you're 27.
Yeah, I guess.
You getting older, brother.
But just in general, I'm hearing everybody goes to a wedding every weekend.
Yeah,
That I
you
hear
getting
somebody's at a
older.
wedding.
You're in wedding age.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
this is-
getting older. In about 2 to 3 years, your friends gonna start popping babies out. Watch.
I have friends with kids. It's certifiably insane.
It's gonna, you're gonna start unfollowing them because all they do is post pictures of them. I'm telling you, bro. It's coming.
Arian had like 3 kids by your age.
That's facts. Wait, how old are you? 27? Yeah. 3.
Oh,
Wow, I nailed that.
that's crazy.
They make you
Didn't
grow
know
up
that.
fast.
But yeah, don't get married on if your wedding is currently tentatively scheduled for October 12th. Do your friends. They don't want that. They don't need that.
It's my mom's birthday. I'm gonna call her real early in the day.
Yeah.
real early.
Call her at 8:30 when college game day's on.
Oh,
Your mom-
forget about.
You
college
said your mom's
game
birthday
day.
is October 12th?
Yep,
Wow. That's pretty cool.
it is. So I'm gonna have to call her early, have the conversation, talk to her for about a half hour.
It's
Probably
also-
pencil her in for 10:30.
It's also Yom Kippur.
Oh, is it?
Yom Kippur.
There you go. It's a Jewish holiday, right?
Yes.
Would you convert from Judaism, knowing that Yom Kippur is October 12th?
What do you have to do for Yom Kippur?
Is that the Day of Atonement?
Is it fasting?
Yeah. You
Oh,
gotta
it's a bad
fast.
day to fast.
I think it is. Yeah.
No washing or bathing, no perfumes or deodorants, no wearing leather shoes, no sex.
What's that?
No driving, no work.
Well, that sounds like the perfect holiday to sit on the couch and watch college football.
Yeah, or just go to a game. Don't worry about taking a shower.
You said you can't drive, though. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Can you?
No eating or drinking, no bathing, no anointing the body with oil, no wearing leather shoes, no sexual relations. I don't know if
eating or drinking is tough, but the rest of it.
I don't know if it's like where they can't use electricity, because that would put you in.
Well, isn't that Saturday anyway?
Yeah.
So is that sun up to sundown? You have to fast.
I think so.
Yeah.
So you can
Like no phone.
You can eat and drink.
I think
Imagine the
is the
spread you'd have ready to go for the national game at the end of the day, the night game.
It's a big fasting holiday.
It's a good thing Kirk Herbstreit's not Jewish. That would be a tough day for him to get around. October 12th. Can't wait.
It's going to be awesome.
Circle. Don't get married.
Do not get married.
Not on October 12th. Move it. Move it to the 11th. Do a Friday night wedding.
That'd be so much better anyway.
Yeah.
And then you're hungover. If for college football, you can just sit on the couch all day.
Yeah.
Get hungover food.
This is what
if you're not Jewish.
I think we need to start normalizing more Friday weddings, because Friday weddings, you fly into town, you have a great night, you party, and then you've got Saturday to kind of get back to normal. You don't have to rush to an airport. If you're a girl, you don't have to pack a big-ass dress into a bag and stumble your way through airport security on Saturday morning to get back in time to get a good night's sleep and go to work the next day. Get married on Friday. Then on Saturday, it's just a reset day. If you don't drink, you can use that day to walk around the city that you're visiting, check things out, go to a museum. Friday weddings, I feel like that's also probably cheaper to do a Friday wedding.
It is.
I'd imagine.
It's a weekday.
Yeah, venues. And plus, everybody would take a day off work on Friday for you.
But is that selfish?
To encourage other people to leave work for a day?
But be like, okay, for your wedding, I have to take a day of my hard-earned PTO.
Yeah, I guess. But I think people just like skipping work anyways.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like, just give people an excuse to skip work.
Where do you stand on destination weddings?
That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Because
Explain.
that weeds out the people that
Thins
really
out the
want to be
crowd.
there.
So that's I do understand that, but then, so you are of the opinion that most people doing those want fewer people to go.
Well, yes, I would say that would be largely the point, and the other point is, it's less. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because it's less, like, the less people you have in your wedding, the less expensive it is. And so if you got 40 people going that is solid in your people, you're gonna have a good time, and it's not like the homie that you once knew that you don't talk to anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people who know, who love, want to support, show love. They'll plan accordingly, and they'll make time for it.
Destination wedding. They're also good because you can invite a lot of people, know that a lot of people won't show up, and then they'll send you wedding presents. So you really hit the bank on that. I went to a destination wedding 2 years ago in Jamaica. Great time, fantastic time. If you can make it to the wedding, then you'll have a blast. It's usually someplace pretty fun, and then also you get invited. If you're like not in the immediate family, and you go to the destination wedding, then you immediately become like great friends with the entire family, and you're like one of the chosen few that can like see themselves in the inner circle, and then you just make new friends.
Also, because you could plan it so far out ahead, like the shit that you could do like days before, like a day or 2 days before the wedding, is fun as hell, right? Because then it's like a weekend vacation, like it's a real vacation. So like everybody's there. It's like it's a really good time. That's the best shit. Like that. Those are the only weddings I'll actually go to.
A destination?
Yeah, every reason I'm not going.
Make it somewhere fun, yeah.
Yeah.
And usually if you do a destination, it's at a resort or it's at some place that does this all the time. So things run pretty smoothly for the most part.
Because weddings are fucking boring, though. Let's keep it a bean. Them shits are boring as shit.
I love weddings.
Nah, weddings are ass, bro.
See, I disagree with you. I think the problem now is everybody's trying to turn their wedding into the world's biggest party. And
that's what it should be.
It's too much. They're like, oh, we got the ice sculpture and then the breakdancing class is 15 minutes after the reception.
Yeah.
It's a whole rigmarole.
Hold the fuck on. What?
Big T's anti-rigmarole.
Yeah. No shenanigans on my watch. Too many shenanigans going on at these weddings.
What the fuck is the breakdancing class?
I'm joking, but
I
you're
thought
talking
that
about
was a thing. I mean,
Big T thinks that yoga is breakdancing. He's like the preacher from Footloose. Namaste. What is that? Is that one of these MC words?
that the remake of Footloose was filmed in my hometown.
There you go. Yeah. What's this?
Yeah, that's your favorite.
Yeah, they do. I have seen like yoga classes, but those are all like optional. The morning of.
Wait, are you being serious?
Yeah, yeah. Destination wedding, be like, okay, the bride wants people to take a yoga class with her or something on the beach.
But for things like that, it's like people are traveling so far, you might as well give them stuff to do.
Yeah, I guess that's slightly different. But I'm talking about receptions generally.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with receptions. I like weddings. They're fun. But at your age, Big T, I'd say prime wedding attending years are like 26 to 32. Your summers just for the next 5 years are going to be filled with going to weddings, being invited to weddings.
I just went to a wedding in like March that had a 18-piece band.
That rocks.
It was so fun. It was insane. I was like, I've never seen this many people in a band. There was like 5 singers.
I don't think that's an orchestra.
Yeah.
dueling like saxophones. It was insane. It was basically a concert. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like you have a horn section,
very fun.
A string section, or a wind section. That's crazy, bro.
Playing big band music, swing music.
That's that would actually be fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so much fun. It was so much fun.
If you're going to weddings this summer, or if you're just getting ready for college football season, what you're going to want to have on tap for October 12th is a new set of Shady Rays for sunglasses. Going to games, it gets bright out. Have your sunglasses ready to roll. Shady Rays are the best in the biz. I wore some Shady Rays on my drive into work this morning. Had some classic rock going on the stereo, cruising with the El Camino, and I had the new Shady Rays, the Rivals, the big ones. They're awesome. Get ready for the season. They're the official sunglass brand of Barstool Sports. Shady Rays. Their new 2024 limited edition Rival collection is awesome. They're aggressive sunglasses, single lens style in Barstool blue with a premium Stool & Stars on the lens. If you're looking for something more casual, the classics are also getting the Barstool treatment. Both these styles are perfect for the all-day, everyday comfort and performance. They've got hundreds of options to choose from, so you're bound to find the perfect pair for your style. If you don't love the shades, exchange them. Get a new pair or return them worry-free within 30 days. There's no risk with Shady Rays. Their team has your back always with personal, fast support. Go to shadyrays.com. Use code MACRO for 35% off your polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people.
I don't have them with me, but I just got you were talking about the Shady Rays, the Rivals collection. Are those the college ones?
What do you mean the college
I don't know
ones?
if I'm breaking news.
Go on.
But there's there might be a line of, I got some new Shady Rays that are some pretty sick colors, and I think they might be coming out in a few different colorways soon.
Let's go.
They're very, very good.
Those are going to sell so many for college football
They're
season.
sick.
Can't wait. I'm also excited because I've got a quarterback. I got a quarterback, Big T.
Nice.
Arian, you watch any preseason week 1 football?
I have not. Who's your quarterback?
Jaden Daniels, LSU, Arizona State, USC, I think, right?
Why do you
Arizona
naming a bunch
State.
of schools?
And
Did
USC,
you play for all
I
those
think.
schools?
No.
He never committed to USC.
I don't know if he committed. He didn't go there.
Let's see. He went to a couple schools. He won the Heisman last year, and now he's my quarterback, and he's beautiful and he's perfect. And the Commanders are going to be a great football team. There were a lot of rookie quarterbacks starting, which I feel like there are going to be a few that start this season, and it used to be that you had to sit a couple weeks or maybe a year in the NFL before they put you into a starting job. And I feel like that's because college offenses have become adopted in the pros more. So football trickles up like from the high school level. You'll have coaches do weird shit. College coaches will take that, implement that, and then after a few years, they try to bring that into the NFL. So we're going to get a lot of rookie quarterbacks starting this year, I think. And I'm so excited. I can't wait. He had a 45-yard pass to De'Ami Brown. And then after they told me on the broadcast, they're like, yeah, he actually audibled into that play, which, oh my God, when I heard that, just load size, just huge. Just that's football porn to hear that your rookie quarterback audible. I know it doesn't mean shit. It's week 1 of the preseason, but I'm fully torqued for football season.
You know who else had a big week 1?
Who's that?
Joe,
yeah.
I might be back. I may be breaking my own rule.
Yeah, Joe Milton. He was electric.
I was telling PFT earlier, the fact that he went to a team where none of the fans watch college football really is so perfect, because they are truly getting to experience the whole thing soup to nuts, like as it is meant to be experienced. And that rocks, first of all. But I'm also, now that he's not on my team, Joe Milton, when he's not on your team, is the most electric guy to watch in all of football. He's amazing. I hope he goes out there and kills it. And I might be back in.
I don't know, man. It's maybe he's gotten like, maybe this is it. Maybe he's gotten like the coaching that he needs, and he's gotten the everything. Sometimes it's the environment, man. Sometimes you just need a change of environment.
On one hand, I'm rooting for Joe Milton to be awesome because he's fun to watch. On the other, do I really want the Patriots to draft a 6th-round quarterback and have him be the best player in the NFL again?
Yeah, it would be hysterical.
It would be very funny.
Yeah.
It'd be very funny if it happened, but it would also, I don't know if I could take Hank with 15 years of Joe Milton success.
Joe Milton becoming a top 5 quarterback in the NFL would be the funniest thing that's ever happened.
It would be, you know what? Fuck it. I'm rooting for it.
Yeah, it'd be so hilarious.
I like him too much. He can throw the ball 75 yards. He can throw an orange 106 yards. I can't help but root for the guy. God damn it.
He's talented, bro. I hope he does good, man.
If he ends up being a great quarterback, I'll be okay with that. I just need Jaden. I need Jaden to be good. And he looks like he's going to be good.
I'm going to lean on y'all this year. It's, you know, how I'm in this fantasy league with a bunch of ex-players, right? So the buy-in now is $400. So like before it was like $2, and it's like it is what it is. $400 is like, all right, I got to really pay attention to this fantasy shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know shit right now. Like I need help. So when the time comes around, I'm gonna be leaning on y'all because I don't know. This is not my bag anymore.
We got to get you in touch with Jerry O'Connell. He's an expert.
Who is that?
He runs our fantasy team in like CJ McCollum's league. So we have a buy-in. We have a spot in that team. We turn the reins over to Jerry O'Connell, and he lives and breathes fantasy football.
I would love if Jerry O'Connell came on the show.
He could. You know what? It'd be good for him to give you just. Because he's going to do a preview. He always does in part of my take. But to give like his fantasy football.
I should live stream my draft.
Yeah,
have him help me.
He'll help you out. Or he'll give you like a fantasy football for beginners.
As much as I've given fantasy football over the years, I deserve help in my draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Let's do it. I ask him. I'm going to live stream my draft, and me and him we're going to sit down. We're going to sort this shit out.
I'll talk to him about it for sure. We have breaking news in the NFL too. This is very funny news unless you're a fan of the New York Jets. Hassan Reddick has requested a trade from the New York Jets, and they just traded for him this offseason.
Damn.
I don't understand why more teams don't just say, no, go fuck yourself.
Some teams started to say that. Like the Niners pretty much did that with Debo. They ended up paying him, but they said, yeah,
They kind of tried to trade him, though.
We're not going to trade you.
I think they didn't get an offer they loved.
That might be the case, but yeah, NFL teams can just say no.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do? Not play?
It's like in Mr. Deeds when the quarterback goes and demands more money. He said, if you play bad, can we pay you less? He was like, no. He's like, okay.
Yeah. So the Jets traded for him on April 1st, and it looks like it was a conditional 3rd-round pick that they gave to the Eagles. And now he wants a trade. I would imagine that if you're trading for a guy like that, you're doing that knowing that you're going to give him an extension, right? A new contract.
You would presume.
You would presume that. What does he make? What's his contract right now? Let's see. But yeah, it's tough for the Jets. Feel bad for them.
Did you see that? Shit, now I forget the guy's name. The defensive end that snapped Rodgers' Achilles last year.
Oh, yeah. Was that Leonard Floyd?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he is now on the 49ers
Yep.
who play the Jets week 1 Monday Night Football,
Yep.
which is the exact same scenario that he got hurt last year.
Yep.
Damn.
Would be insane.
It would be insane.
What a script, huh?
Yeah, they cooked. They cooked.
Hey,
and
yo.
Arian never got paid for that, which is bad.
That's just involved me, bro. Yeah, but it is what it is. My daughter told me something, bro. I thought it was funny. May not be funny, but it's funny to me. But I can't unsee it now. She said, "Hey, yo, you're either like everybody either looks like a frog or a rat." And when she said that, I got chuckled. But then, like, she's like, "Look, just look," and I'll give her different people. She's like, "Oh, that's a frog. Oh, that's a rat." And now I see it, and now I can't unsee it. Like everybody, like you kind of look like a frog or you kind of look like a rat. It's wild.
Okay, so let's go around the room. Big T, is he a frog or a rat?
Frog.
I can't
he's
see.
wearing-
Let me see.
wearing
Send me a
green.
picture because this is fuzzy, so I'd have to analyze it. But I think you're a rat.
You haven't seen me before?
Yeah, but I have to draw on features. Send me a picture.
You'd rather be a frog, right?
No,
it's
because it's a hot rat summer.
It's not.
Is
It's not.
it?
This is not.
I thought it was a
this is not
brat
like
summer.
Well, it's a brat summer for girls, and then for boys, like the Timothy Chalamet's type, it's a rat summer.
The Timothy
a
Chalamet's?
rodent boyfriend summer. So there's the boys from Challengers, Josh O'Connor, he's a rat rodent boyfriend. Timothy Chalamet obviously leads the pack on that.
Yeah, you're a
Who
rat.
else
Big
is
T.
a
I'm just
rodent?
looking at your face.
Matty Healy from the
Totally.
1975.
Yep, you're a rat.
See, I think you're a frog,
Nah, he's a rat.
but I think PFT is a rat.
My rat?
PFT's a rat. Yep.
And I think Arian is a rat too.
Yeah,
No,
you're
I'm
a rat.
frog.
No, you're a
I'm
rat.
frog.
No, you're not.
Frog.
Oh,
I'm
you're
frog.
right.
I think it all.
My daughter called
I,
me a frog. I'm a frog.
I think it also holds in the nose. I think the nose has a lot to do.
The
with
nose
it.
has a lot to do
After
with
this,
it.
show her our pictures and see what she says.
Wait,
I can bring her here right now.
Are
Yeah.
Are women-
Well,
Hold on,
she
we'll go
can't
get her.
see
Hold on,
us.
hold on.
can women? Is this for women too? Like they're either frogs or rats?
It sounds like it's
everyone?
everyone.
I think so.
Now, now I'm so. I wanted to be a frog.
Well,
He's
too
got
bad.
great leaping ability.
But
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
But
I'm a
you
rat.
don't-
I'm a rat.
you don't give frog.
I give frog. I give rat.
You
Yeah.
give
I
rat.
give rat big time. I'll admit that. While we're waiting for Arian and his daughter to get back, Pup Punk playing in DC August 30th, Philly August 31st. We just went through the set list, made some additions. Very excited for both concerts. Come out and see us. PupPunkRocks.com. It's spelled with an X. And we've got special guest the Pie Tasters playing with us in DC, which I'm very excited about.
Ooh.
They're one of my favorite bands in the entire world. I've loved them since I was like 11 years old.
Wait, yeah.
So
Oh, that's
very
fun.
excited about that. If you like soul music, if you like ska music, if you like reggae music, come see the Pie Tasters. They're gonna put on a hell of a show.
and pup
And
punk.
Pup Punk. Arian.
Yeah, she's still asleep.
Okay.
We had a long night last night. We set up for her birthday. Her 15th birthday party was on the 9th, and so our friends came over and we had like this little tiki. It was one of those theme parties. So I was dressed in Hawaiian vibe, little outfit. It was dope. And but we set up in our backyard a projector screen, and I got a pool. So at nighttime, what we do now. So last night we play a movie and we go swimming in the night. And my pool has like colored lights. So like the pool's like glowing green and blue. It's really dope vibes.
That sounds fun. You should play Jaws and then like sneak up on her and just grab her leg. Just pull her down.
Horrible.
Just fuck with her. Play Waterworld. Yeah,
Waterworld. Man, what a movie. Needs a remake.
it does. All right. So anything else we want to get into today?
Oh, I have voicemails if you want to do a voicemail.
Yeah, let's do a voicemail.
Okay. No riddles today, I don't think. We did some riddles last
I'm so
week.
sick of riddles, bro.
Hey, Pod, it's Justin from Louisiana. I have a question for all of you. You guys work for such a unique, cool company and live in a world that, most of us would never even dream of. But so far in your career, what has been the most surreal moment, whether it's meeting someone famous or something like that, especially, you guys working for Barstool and Arian working in the NFL. So I'm just curious as to, who was the person that just kind of put you in that surreal moment? Also, Big T, what is the population in Baton Rouge, Louisiana? Thanks, guys.
That's good. All right.
All right, so
Okay,
we
I have
had
the
this
answer.
we had this thing while you was going. Big T claims that he's really good at guesstimating things like this,
Okay.
and so
Just-
I tested him out. It turns out he's not, but he still
No,
thinks he is.
no. Because I said I'm good at estimating things in general, which has somehow turned into only populations of cities. Because we were talking about North or South Korea, I forget which one. He wanted to look up the population. I said, I bet it's about 28 million. It was like 26.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, I'm really good at estimating shit. So then it just turned into cities somehow. But I will do it. I am...
Okay, I have the population of the city and the metro. Which one do you want?
Metro.
Got it.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana has a metro population of 1.2 million people.
Oh, I feel like that's too high.
870,000.
See, I thought it. I didn't want to go over 1 million, but I thought that'd be the other one. They were all bigger than you would have thought.
Yeah.
See, not that good.
That wasn't that far.
400,000 off.
400,000.
300.
She said it's 800,000. You said 1.2.
She said like 870.
870.
That's not that bad.
Okay.
And these anyway. Continue. What was the?
I think I'm better at this than you are.
You're not.
I think I am.
Let's do Baton Rouge.
I'm better at estimating population.
Arian, what's the population of the city of Baton Rouge?
No, because he already has a reference point.
Okay,
give me a fucking break. I'll give you a different city. I'll give you a different city.
Do another SEC city.
Yeah, that's good.
How about this? How about PFT pick the city. She look it up, and me and you both give our guesses.
Okay. I got one. We're gonna go with Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay.
Columbia, South Carolina. Now this is just not Metro, or how we doing that?
So we're gonna do Metro.
Metro,
because that's what we've been doing.
And I have the number.
Okay.
Text PFT your guess.
Okay, I got you.
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's exciting.
It kind of is. All right, PFT. South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Columbia, South Carolina. Metro.
Yep.
My answer is sent.
Okay. I got Big T's. I do not.
Bro,
have
you over here Googling, bro?
I looked it up after I sent the answer.
Why would you do that?
So I knew if I was close or not.
Okay.
I haven't even looked it up yet.
Interesting. All right.
Okay. PFT, do you want to tell me?
I don't trust you. You want some sneaky stuff.
I had already sent it to him.
Arian guessed 600,000. Big T guessed 648,000.
Okay, so Big T is closer. The answer is 858,000.
I saw 744.
I'm seeing metro population 858,302. It's okay, Big T. You still won.
Yeah.
The current metro area population of Columbia, South Carolina in 2024 is 766,000.
I'm seeing it as 858,302.
You still won.
Yeah.
You still win.
But it's not as close.
Okay, that's okay. We got to do best out of three. We can't just do who does a one-off to see who's better. We got to do best out of three.
Okay, do it again.
Right, let's go. But hey, put your phone down after you send it, bro. I don't trust you.
Okay, I'll do another one.
Okay.
We're going to go.
All right, go ahead.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Okay.
I know it's not an SEC town per se.
Little Rock, Arkansas. And this is this is Metro?
Metro. Do you have it, PFT?
I do. Do I have the answer or do I have the guesses? I don't have the guesses yet.
Okay. I have the answer.
Okay.
Go with.
You have my answer.
I'm hesitating. All right. I'm just going to trust my gut.
All right. I've got Big T's.
Right.
And I've got Arian's. Okay. Big T guessed 1.1 million.
Yeah, I should have done it higher.
Arian guessed 750,000.
Holy shit, Arian! It's 748.
Wow. All
right, that's let's not take our victory lap. That's one.
Wait, does that account for the entire Duggar family? Because
yes, it does. It's 748,031, and I'm guessing that 31
is the family. Yeah.
Okay.
Mine was a little closer than yours, but I'm just saying it was 1-1. Let's go again.
All right, rubber match.
That was awfully close for somebody that was talking about cheating right before.
We're gonna go.
I hear you. Do whatever you got to do, man. Do whatever you got to do, Trump. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna go with
it's rigged. It's rigged when you win.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
A lot of Mormons.
One of Arian's favorite places.
Oh yeah, it goes down.
Great soda restaurants.
Swig, shout out.
I got to go to Swig.
Apparently, they just opened one.
This is Metro Salt Lake City, Utah.
Metro Salt Lake City, Utah. They just opened a soda shop like that in New York.
Yep, it's in the Seaport. I almost went when I was there a couple weeks ago, but I didn't end up going.
Okay, I have Big T's guess.
All right. Fuck it. All right. I'm not confident in this one.
Wow. The electricity of these guesses here.
Now you got me
Oh
all
my
hyped,
gosh,
bro.
the anticipation. Big T guessed 3.4 million.
Wow.
Arian Foster guessed 3.5 million.
Okay, both of you bad
And they both suck.
Terrible guesses. The metro population of Salt Lake City, Utah, 1,257,936.
So Big T
Really?
wins.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's fair to say we both suck at this, Big T.
You've narrowed it into just guessing the population of cities, which is fine.
Big T, it was your.
Like, this
you
is what
said
you've been
that.
saying.
You're like, I'm great at this.
I said I'm good at estimating things generally.
I would say that you're not.
Okay, you're wrong.
I know I'm not good at this, but we just went toe to toe and we tied.
Well, Big T won.
Yeah, but that wasn't really like winning.
I agree. He just lost a little better than me.
Big T, guesstimate this. How many people have ever lived?
Oh, wow. That's tough.
So we're at like 8 billion right now. But before, like 75 years ago, it was nothing. I'm going to say...
I'm going to text you my answer.
Okay, I'll text you mine as well.
All right. It's interesting because I didn't know this.
And that's a misspelling. Let me send that again.
I'm seeing a range here, but it's a pretty tight range.
I have no idea if this is a good guess or not.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Big T has guessed 12.7 billion.
Oh, I'm bugging.
Arian has guessed 1 trillion.
Okay, both bad.
Both bad guesses.
So
Big T is closer.
Okay,
so with this context and time frame in mind, the demographers estimate that 109 billion people have lived and died.
That's a trillion.
That's a lot.
And it says with current numbers, that makes it 117 billion humans who have ever lived.
Damn, that's not that much. Like I guess it is.
That's way more than obviously I thought it was.
Yeah.
Because before the 1900s, like the population was nothing.
Yeah.
Like world population in 1900 was 1.6 billion.
But I feel like it's like every, couple generations.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we are the horniest generation.
But I don't know how accurate is that though? Because how far does it go back? Do we go like when we were hunter gatherers?
It says every human that's ever
I would imagine it's kind of a guess, but they make an educated guess off it based on what overall trends were, the size of cities, things like that.
Yeah, sure, it's a guess, but it just seems low to me.
Yeah, it's really not that many people. When you take into account there's 8 billion people living on planet Earth right now, and that represents what?
7%.
7% of people.
But this is
time.
one generation, and the next generation is going to be like people that replace them. More.
Yeah, so we're up. We're up, trending in the right direction.
City boys
City
up.
boys
City
up.
boys up. To answer the guy's question,
Yeah.
surreal moment that you've had either in your career in the NFL or a career at Barstool Sports. I might be prisoner to the moment, but getting the 2014 AFC finalist banner sent to the office from Jim Irsay was an incredible moment. I would say just like having Chris Berman know who I am and like send me texts every now and again, or when he shows up, being like, "Hey, it's good to see you again, PFT." Like that to me is surreal because I grew up watching him on TV, and he was he was sports to me. So that's a pretty surreal thing. Yeah, I'd probably say that if I'm being honest.
For me, I think it was. I don't think it was anything like that. It wasn't like somebody I met, or I think it was being able to I bought my mom a house, and that was like a dope moment for me. And then retiring her, that was like I guess kind of surreal because all the shit we went through growing up, and it was just like, yo, here's your freedom,
That's a way more wholesome moment than mine. Yeah.
No, I mean, not to
made
not
me
to
look
knock
like a
yours.
real piece of shit. It's okay.
I mean, Chris Berman's dope. I mean, I like
Chris Berman knows my name. Well, I provided for my mom in her retirement after she raised me.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Now it's a dope moment for the family, though, for sure.
Yeah. Big T, you have a surreal moment?
I don't know if I have like a person necessarily, but like just we get to do like cool shit.
I mean, you met Zlatan the other week.
Did meet Zlatan last week. That was cool. Like moment that I was like, holy shit, like how is this my job was the day of game 5 of the 2021 World Series. It was a Sunday and the Braves were up 3-1 and Big Cat texted me at like 2 or 3 p.m. The game was at 8. He was like, do you want to go to Atlanta and go to the game? And I was like, right now? He's like, yeah, I bought you a plane ticket. Like, just go. And so I sprinted to LaGuardia, got on a plane, went straight from the airport to Truist, and found a way in. And Adam Duvall hit a grand slam in the first inning. I thought we were going to win the World Series. We ended up having to wait 2 more days. But like just shit like that.
That's awesome.
Like, so cool.
Did you fly with a glove?
No.
You didn't bring your glove with you?
No. Why would I take a glove?
So we catch a foul ball.
I mean, I didn't even have a seat. I had somebody get me into the ballpark.
Gotta have a glove.
Oh, I remember this story.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was crazy. One of the craziest days ever.
Harbaugh will be very disappointed in you.
See an adult glove at the game guy?
Oh yeah. He's caught 22 foul balls.
Is that true?
He's caught 22. Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
Man's a competitor.
Who caught 22 foul balls?
Jim Harbaugh.
That's cap. Ain't nobody caught no 22 foul balls.
You don't think Jim Harbaugh's caught 22 foul balls?
Nah, bruh.
When he goes to a game, he is ready for action. He's got his glove. He's probably wearing eye black.
He'd be ready all day, bro.
He's probably had an advanced scout check out everybody's foul ball history.
I've been to a lot of baseball games, and I've had maybe 3 or 4 chances in my life that one was even close.
You're not a playmaker. He's a playmaker.
You know a guy Arian would love? Zach Hampel. We need to show Arian some Zach Hampel videos.
Yeah. You might love him. You might hate him.
That sounds like a guy I need to meet.
So he's a professional baseball catcher. Like, and not catcher the position. Like, he goes to baseball games and just tries to catch as many balls as he can, and he's gotten like 12,000 or some shit.
What the? How?
Well, also including batting practice.
Yeah. He goes like the second the gates open, but he has caught. I mean, he's caught a ton of like real home runs and foul balls and shit. Mm-hmm. And most people despise him with a fiery passion, but some people like him. He's got a YouTube channel. You should check it out.
Why do people hate him?
'Cause it's kind of a weird hobby / job, and like they say he takes them from kids and stuff, which I guess he kind of does. But
so that guy and LeBron, fuck them kids.
He is the LeBron of catching baseballs for sure.
Yeah.
And making cringe YouTube videos about it. But he's made a lot of money doing it, I think. So.
Like 3 times a season, there'll be a primetime game, and somebody will hit a home run, and then you're like, holy shit, was that Zach that
was
caught
him.
that? Yeah, and he sprints over from like a full section over, and he's got no sense of shame whatsoever. He'll catch a home run in front of a 5-year-old.
And he brings he'll bring a shirt of both teams, and like when that team is taking batting practice, he'll take his shirt off and put on the other shirt. So they'll like throw in balls and stuff.
Wait, has nobody done a documentary on this man?
He has his own YouTube channel, so he kind of. I think MLB Network or somebody did do like a little short on him at one point.
I'm sure they have. You can't ignore Zach. He's everywhere. But this was a good episode of Macrodosing. It was good to be back. I missed you guys. I love you guys.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I did. And there'll be more where that came from. See you on Thursday.
Wait, there'll be more missing us?
No, there'll be more Macrodosing. More band back
sure.
together.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't sure.
I will be missing you guys next week because I'm going.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I gotta think about it. I'm going to Camp Barstool. It's for content, so I'm doing like a reality show up there. I don't know. Are we allowed to say Camp Barstool?
I think
okay,
we are.
We're doing Camp Barstool next week, so I'm going to be doing a reality show up in the wilds of Wisconsin. So I look forward to that. But I will be here on Thursday, so we'll have a great show then. All right.
Whoa.
Love you guys.